Let's look at a similar problem. This is a problem about decimal place value, so let's solve it together. Core concept: decimal place value. Let's look at two important things to remember. First, the decimal point separates whole numbers from fractional parts. Second, each place to the right of the decimal represents a fraction with a denominator of 10, 100, 1000, and so on. What are decimal numbers? Decimal numbers are a way to represent parts of a whole. For example, imagine a whole pie cut into 10 slices. Each slice represents 1/10, or 0.1, of the pie. Decimals help us talk about numbers smaller than 1. Let's review place values. To the left of the decimal point, we have ones, tens, hundreds, and so on. These are whole numbers. To the right of the decimal point, we have tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and so on. These represent fractions of a whole. For example, 0.005 has 5 in the thousandths place. Let's solve the problem, 5 thousandths. We know the thousandths place is the third place to the right of the decimal. So, we put a 5 in that spot, with zeros in the tenths and hundredths places as placeholders, giving us 0.005. Looking at our options, we can see that D, 0.005, is the correct answer. Today we learned: decimal points separate whole numbers from fractions. Place values to the right of decimal represent smaller and smaller parts. Thousandths are in the third place after the decimal point. Remember, when reading decimals, pay attention to the place value and use zeros as placeholders when needed. Great job! You have finished this part.